The 2020 Kingsgrove Cup in Sydney. It is the University of New South Wales hosting the Newcastle Steel team, and with me here in the commentary box is Josh Leeson from the Newcastle Herald and Pete Davis joining me.
I'm sure both sides have got a real target in mind for the first 6 overs at least.
Ooh, and that runs down to third man. Obviously no one fielding there, could make the boundary. Interesting to see how Duplessis goes. I mean, I'm speaking to the University of New South Wales guys early on, and they think he's a goer, but there's an appeal there. Yeah, not out. I don't think he got bat to ball there.
Tighten it up. Should be a good over.
Oh, he's met that one on the full there, and he's hit it over to the boundary for 4 there. Not quite timing it well, but just going for it, which is what we like to see. Got to get a wicket. We've got to get a wicket. You mentioned before early on, obviously, is where it goes. The ball goes up in the air, comes down safely. When do you think's a good time?
I suppose any time's a good time to get a wicket.
And made a couple of changes there, trying to set him up here. Oh, good chance gone missing there, and that's gone all the way to the boundary for 4. That's a cracking shot.
There might be another chance about to arise.
Yes, and he's hooked that one off his legs, and that'll go into the boundary as well. This is a good over here for the University of New South Wales. They're starting to open up.
It's balls that go up in the air that might go to a fielder.
He's met that one on the full there, and that's a nice cracking drive there, all the way to the boundary.
Helped the momentum of the ball off the bat too.
Oh, he's put that one in a bit shorter, and he's beat the fielder there, the University of New South Wales player. Walkham, he's streaking ahead now. Oh, he's driven that one back. That's a cracking shot there by the opening batsman Walkham.
He bowled all right last weekend.
Oh, has he found the fielder there? As he comes over the fence, is that?
Just like Joey Price, he's a good cricketer, and he's bowling. He bowls extremely tight as well. And he's out. He's got him.
He's got him, yes. That's the first wicket of the match. Score now 1 for 69. Do you think some clever universities should have named it the Village Green? That's a nice little dab down to the boundary.
Paying dividends.
Oh, he's flicked that off the pads and didn't ever look like missing the boundary, that one. The outfield's not going to stop a shot like that, and that's a pretty poor delivery there. Bowling up and trying to get into that sort of Yorker zone, I think, if they're going to be any chance of stemming that run rate. That's a cracking shot there down the ground. That'll be 4 runs all day.
Follows you everywhere, and still got a few overs to go yet. I'm sure he'll get more work.
Oh, and that's a chance. It's a hard chance, but just goes over his head and goes over the boundary, and that's another 4 hitting him, and that's what I want to see coming in the last couple of overs, and he has. He's hit that, and is it over? Yes, it is. That's a 6 here at the Village Green. Moves to 91 there. And he's gone for that one as well. It could reach the fence, but Hogan coming around, and yes, he's taken that as easy as you come, but that's a great innings and a great knock there by Walkham, who gets 91 runs and pretty much bats the entirety of the innings. It'll be a great effort if he does. Oh, and that's up in the air, that one, and it's coming down, and the fielders are coming around. It could be a mix-up, and he's made a meal. Hard catch, but he has made a meal of it.
T20 cricket match, it's a fine effort.
Oh, paddles that one away. That's a good shot, isn't it?
Like,
and they look like they're running. Look like he's lapping him.
I think anyone's really taken any massive risks. It's just about playing good cricket shots. And
oh, he's gone. That's come straight off the pad, and he's given him there, yes, straight in front of the stumps. Hits the pads on the full, and that's unlucky for him on the last ball of the day.
Yeah, a 3rd wicket there for Joey Price too.
Yeah, good bowling from Price. I was pretty impressed with him. Let's see if the Newcastle side can come out and better this final target of 179 runs. So they'll need 180 to win, and we'll be back with you guys shortly. Thanks for tuning in. Told he was medium fast. You're saying he's flat out express?
Oh, he's pretty quick. He certainly lets them go. He's been a New South Wales Imparja Cup representative for a few years, and certainly one of the quickest bowlers we have, probably the quickest at our club.
We go to the replay here. It's 1 for 12, chasing down 180, and yeah, he's just taken his eye off the ball there, let his hand off the bat, and really didn't go through with the shot, did he?
Yeah, well, his bottom hand there come off the bat, so...
Yeah, well, it's 1 for 15, and we're into the 4th over here at the Village Green, and that's a nice straight shot there, and it'll beat the fielder and go all the way to the boundary for 4 there. That's a better, more positive shot there.
Stuff, mate. Some interesting conversations out there. Some very intelligent people.
That's why I've been sitting up here.
I feel smarter just walking in the building, actually.
And that'll be another 4 there for the Newcastle side.
Get on with it, and this should be interesting.
Oh, and that's a drop chance there. That was anyone's there. It should have been really tough.
Too many full tosses from Dan Morton.
Oh, and he's hit that high in the air, and that'll go over the fielder, and that'll go all the way for 4. And that's a good positive stroke there. Missile at all as we look at the replay, and yeah, just flicked it through, got him on the bounce. Wicketkeeper nearly made a meal of it though.
A bit of a fumble there. But yeah, and he just didn't get that back foot back in time, unfortunately, for Greg Hunt. So the captain's coming now for Newcastle, Mark Littlewood. Here's an opportunity for him to play a very important role, a captain's knock here. So
that's a much better ball, but equally well dealt with there. As they'll come all the way to the boundary, and he's hit the sand there, and is he okay? He'll get up there.
Fielding the ball and let him get the 1s and 2s.
And that's a good shot there. Coming down the field, and that's the 6, and that's the first 6 for the Newcastle side of the game, and that was an absolute belter. Yes, and Connolly into his 4th over now. He's been very impressive, and now this could be close. He didn't put his bat down, and that's out. That's a rookie mistake there by the Newcastle side.
That was
no desperation.
You really can't win this game with singles. That's where it's all at.
And that's it there, and here it comes. It's coming, and it is over. As they come through now, and that's a good shot there. And Rico Duplessis, the change of bowler, and he's been hit for 4, and that's a fascinating name in this Newcastle University of New South Wales side. And and he's dropped a chance, and that's the only blemish on Connolly's game so far. But it was a good attempt there, wasn't it?
Excellent attempt.
To the 14th over here at the Village Green, and he's absolutely lined that one up, and it's over the fence for 6.
Yeah, it was even bigger than the last one, I think.
Try and change what the bowlers are doing.
Oh, and he's put the slow on it, and he's dropped an absolute sitter there. Oh, and he stepped up to that one, and good shot, and all the way down to the boundary. That's a good, classy drive, that one. To my disappointment, it was a false alarm. Oh, that's a good shot there. Reverse sweep all the way to the fence. Where's that been all game? Down to the Bar TV replay. Let's have a look at the shot of the match, and whoop, as slippery as you like. And I'll tell you what, if you were umpiring out there, you would have probably hurdled that, I reckon, Pete.
Oh, look, I would have done the right thing, and I would have went and picked his bat up for him at least anyway. You know.
Tree.
Yes, and change a bowler here, and
he's
taken the stump, and he's bowled him. He's hit the top of the stump, and yes, and ex-Newcastle man. Oh, that's a wicket. That's a good ball. Just nipping back in there and catching him unaware. He was looking to hit that out of the park. Said from 2 men wearing the brightest coloured shoes I've ever seen in my life sitting next to me. And that's another wicket as he's gone for cow corner there. And he has bowled him middle stump as easy as you like, and it was always going to be a wicket, wasn't it, if it was going to be on the stumps, that ball. He's bowling really quick at the moment, his turner, and hat-trick ball here as well. The crowd on their feet and clapping around the ground here.
Yeah, well, Mark Cameron, he won't mind. He won't mind this. He's plenty of experience.
This is going straight back over his head. Oh, and he's just dropped that, and you owe that bowler a beer, young Joe Burns. You'll be buying him beers all night.
I'm not taking it away from University of New South Wales. They performed extremely well today. Opening batsman, 91 runs, sets it up. Newcastle bowling, you know, probably not as good as it has been in the tournament. today. And yeah, I think as Josh said, the bowling was probably the difference in the day.
Yeah.
Just another quick plug to Kingsgrove Sports. We do really appreciate their great support, both in Sydney and in Newcastle. They do a wonderful job for cricket.